All right. Hello, everybody. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers, and this is the daily ecom planning session. So, my passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey, helping them to get focused, get organized, get consistent in their business. If that's you, I'm here for you. We can get together on a 20-minute coaching session. But before we get into that, today's topic is a continuation of Black Friday prep. So, Black Friday is so close. It's about 11 days away, maybe, I think. I don't know. I got to go count it out again. So we are right on top of Black Friday. And typically, the majority of the stuff that you would do for Black Friday, you would have actually started prepping for that at least in third quarter, if not the end of second quarter. But we're right on top of it. So there are some things that you can do strategically to help yourself be ready to take advantage of the busiest shopping days of the year that are right upon us. So before we get into the Black Friday prep list, I want you to know we're live on Clubhouse. We're also live in the e-commerce planning Facebook group. And inside of the e-commerce planning Facebook group, you can go download the daily e-com planning checklist. You can use that to help you prepare for, activities that you're going to engage in over the next couple of weeks, especially the busiest shopping days of the year. That's when the majority of the money is spent in like this 6 to 8 week window. That's when the majority of the shopping and everything happens. So I want to encourage you to definitely go download the daily ecom planning checklist and then put together your strategy or your plan. So with that, if you go to the files section of the e-commerce planning Facebook group, let's get into the checklist. So this is part 3. We've actually gone through this a few times. We've covered part 1, part 2. So if you didn't get a chance to check those out, go back and listen to part 1, part 2. Now I'm hoping that my voice is going to hold out. We're going to see. My voice has been gradually getting better and then going backwards and then getting better and then going backwards. So there might be sometimes in here where I just don't sound like myself. Like every once in a while, my voice will just kind of fade away and then it'll come back. So I've been eating a lot of lemons. In any case, the first thing is on part 3 of this journey because we've covered so many so far. Number 1 is to create bundle offers. Whether you're doing private label, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, print on demand, drop shipping, like bundle opportunities, people feel like they get their most bang for their buck. They feel like the ROI is so much, the ROI for you will be higher, but they feel like they're getting a better deal when there are bundle offers. So bundling together products, whether you have your own Shopify store or whether you're selling on Amazon or eBay or Walmart, think of bundle opportunities and put those products together, giving you the opportunity to, again, to raise the order value and to maximize your ROI. Number 2, retarget your past or customers or past visitors. So if you have your own store, you can retarget customers that you've had in the past. Definitely send them out some kind of special something, or past visitors, people who have scrolled through, looked at products on your store. Like if you're tracking that information, definitely retarget them. Be prepared to put products or put opportunities in front of them to be able to take advantage of deals. Number 3, create your irresistible offers. Something that is just insane. Something that will make a person not even think twice about buying, because again, Black Friday purchases definitely all about impulse buying. It is about the impulse. It is when that person comes to your listing or finds your product, do they feel like I cannot live without this thing, or so and so would really appreciate this gift, you know? So again, putting together irresistible offers. I think if you bundle that with creating bundles, like creating some kind of irresistible bundle where people just, they want to tell their friends, they want to come back and buy, they want to check your store out, they want to follow you, whatever the case may be. Number 4, reward loyal customers. So again, if you have your own store or if you have your email list of past buyers, target them. People who have bought from you before are more than likely, because they had a good experience, will buy from you again. So target those loyal customers so you have the opportunity to get those repeat sales, because getting repeat sales versus trying to get a new sale, it is much easier to get a repeat sale than new sales. Number 5, turn on chat features. Again, if you have your own store or if you're like running a funnel or whatever it happens to be, make sure you turn on those chat features. Those chat features will make it easier for people to interact with you if they have a question, or they will potentially make them feel a little more comfortable about this transaction. So turning that on so that they know they can reach a real human, and make sure it's manned or staffed. AI bots are fine, but it's better to have a human be able to respond back to that person. So figure out strategically how you're going to do that. But in any case, turn on those chat features if you have the ability. You can always send them deals through the chat features. If they ask you a question, you can make an immediate offer to them. So again, you have a little more flexibility, especially if you have your own store. Number 6, review your competitors' Black Friday offers, and spruce up your offer. So going and looking at, if you're like have a private label brand, or if you've got your own print on demand store or whatever it happens to be, go see what your competitors are doing. I'm sure that a lot of their Black Friday offers are already up. They're already available. So then you can go review them, audit them, check them out, and use that to potentially help you put together an irresistible offer or a better offer. Okay, sometimes you got to one up your competitors. Number 7, review store ads and flyers. So if you are doing like retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, you're using this window to source products to be able to resell, then definitely go and analyze, review, read, study all of the flyers you can get your hands on. A lot of the stores already have their Black Friday offers published. And so you can just go from store to store to store just to check that out and make sure that you're 100% ready for those Black Friday offers. And, take advantage of any type of cashback cards or discounts or whatever it happens to be for those Black Friday offers. So go check that out. And maybe even, get your posse together, your friends, family, and say, hey, we're going to strategically go to these stores. So number 8 is develop a strategic sourcing strategy. Like, get your neighbors, get your friends, get your buddies. And if people are coming to your house anyway to cook or whatever, or if they're coming to your house to sleep over because of the holidays, then, put together a strategic strategy. You could have them go out and go sourcing with you for the first 5 hours of the day. So 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. And then everybody's done. You get to do whatever you want to. So figure out your strategy for grabbing those hot items, those hot products, those things that you know that you can flip. Because again, the busiest shopping days are between Thanksgiving and New Year's, and those are they are statistically proven. So you can go back and look at the history of when people are spending the majority of their money. And it is starting on Thanksgiving all the way up to New Year's. That's when they're spending. Number 10, I think, maybe keep your receipts. I think it's number 10. I don't know. So keep your receipts. Make sure you have your receipts, your invoices, whatever, just in case you have to return something, just in case you have to, you want to keep it for your taxes, of course, but just in case you have to return something, or you have to deal with, okay, I have this excess inventory and it didn't sell, so I can always return it, or I can deal with return for my customers. So keep your receipts, keep your invoices, keep your purchase orders, whatever they happen to be, so that way they're easy to find, because of the fact there's going to be so much traffic going in and out of your business during this window. Number 11, know your history. Know your history of what sold last year. Know your history of what were your hot items. Know your history of what were things that you've seen in the past that sold out like hotcakes. Like when you walked into the store, there was an end cap and you came back in the afternoon and the end cap is empty. Like, pay attention to those types of things. Put a notepad or use a memo pad on your phone so that you can come back to that kind of stuff. Number 12, hire temporary help. Hiring people to help you with shipping, helping you with, responding to the bots, helping you with listings, helping you with sourcing. Hire temporary help. You can enlist the kids in your neighborhood, like high schoolers that just want to get out of the house and get away from their parents. So I always encourage you to do that. Make friends with high schoolers, but not in a pedophilish way. Go and allow them the opportunity to make a little extra cash, or get an extra pizza and a 6-pack of Coca-Cola or Pepsi. So I'm just saying, think of strategic ways that you can enlist others to help you during this Black Friday, Cyber Monday window, and or the next couple of weeks even after that. And last but not least, not last but not least, because we have part 4 to go. Use the scan and list method if you're doing retail arbitrage or online arbitrage. When you find a good deal, when you do the comparisons, you're scanning it and then you find a good deal, list it immediately from your mobile app if you're doing Amazon. If you're doing eBay, you can do sell similar. If you're doing Walmart, Walmart doesn't necessarily have the app for sellers. So again, use the scan and list method wherever possible. And if where you don't have the scan and list method available to you, meaning scanning the product and immediately listing it, even before you buy it, before you hit the checkout, then that way the listing is live and people can immediately buy it from you. So use that method. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you share this out with a friend. Let somebody else know about this Black Friday prep list and come back tomorrow for part 4 of the checklist. You can check out the previous part 1 and part 2 by going to the daily ecom planning sessions. You can listen to the weekly for the part 1 and check out yesterday's for part 2. So with that, we invite you to turn up the dial on your e-commerce business, get laser focused, and you can grab the eCom Planner. The 2023 eCom Planner is available. You can buy it at myecomplanner.com. Again, myecomplanner.com. It is the ultimate e-commerce planner. It was created for sellers by sellers. So go grab the eCom Planner right now so you're ready for 2023. And if you need some coaching, you can definitely schedule a free 20-minute coaching session by going to ecomsellers.com, clicking on free resources, and scheduling a free 20-minute coaching session at ecomsellers.com. And we do invite you to get some support on your e-commerce journey. You can join eCom Sellers Academy at ecomsellersacademy.com. We have live weekly training sessions. We have our AOA list, wholesale list. We also have, if you sign up for the lifetime, you get a free ecom planner. If you sign up for the monthly subscription, it's terribly affordable. It's $17.99 a month, so you don't have to spend a lot of money. So now we're going to go into this checklist that I suggested that you download earlier, so you can go grab the daily ecom planning checklist. If you didn't go grab it earlier, it's a great opportunity to grab it right now. And then after we go through the checklist, if you want to talk about your business, you want to talk about your e-commerce journey, you want to do an accountability check-in and talk about what you're going to be doing over the next couple of hours, days, or even weeks, then we can chat about your business in Clubhouse. You can join the eCom Sellers Club. So go over to Clubhouse and join the conversation. I'd love to chat with you about your business. So with that, now we are going to go into the daily ecom planning checklist. So again, invite somebody else to check out the Black Friday Prep Part 1 and 2 and today's 3 that we did earlier. And in that way, they can join us tomorrow for part 4. Okay, so the daily ecom planning checklist, the intention is that these are some general steps, activities that you as a seller can engage in on a daily basis to help move the needle in your business, to help you to be intentional, to be consistent in your business, to make progress every single day. So before you go to bed, what I encourage you to do is we're going to talk about 3 different parts. 1, what you do before you go to bed. 2, what you do the morning of, which is right now. And 3, some advanced planning. So number 1 is what you do before you go to bed. We encourage you to invest anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes in these 4 activities. 1 is to assess your day. Assess how your day went at the end of the day. How did it go? What progress did you make? What things did you get done? What things did you not get done? We're going to celebrate the things we did get done. We know that Murphy shows up in all kinds of forms. Sometimes the chaos hammer hits us harder on some days than others, but having an intentional plan for what you want to accomplish in the day will never steer you wrong. So even if you don't get 100% of your list done or 100% of your plan or schedule done, at least you can mark some things off your list and move the needle in your business. The other thing is when we assess our day, or rate it, review it, whatever, grade it for the day, it gives us an opportunity to help build a better schedule in the future. There may be things like, hey, we put 50 things on the list and 50 was really not doable. It was a little overachieving. So to be more realistic, maybe I should put together at least 10 things that I'm going to do in my business that are going to help move the needle. something that's more realistic and attainable. Not that we don't want to make it so simplistic that we easily reach our goals. We always want to stretch ourselves. So build a schedule, go through and assess your schedule based off of how it went, and then also learn from what you did not accomplish, could not complete, so that way maybe there's an opportunity to build a better schedule in the future. Number two is, before you go to bed, update your daily tracking stats. These are your income producing activities, things that are going to help move the needle in your business. So make sure you go through and update your daily tracking stats. You can update those inside your My eCom Planner so that you know what's happening in your business every single day, as my voice is starting to go away. But anyway, so that you so that you know what's happening in your business every single day, and you know where you stand and what progress you are or are not making. Number three is to review your online calendars. What's on your agenda for the day? What's on your business calendar, your personal calendar, your online job calendar? What's on your agenda? So go through the process and um, look at those online calendars, because today should not be a surprise. The fact that you might have a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment, that you've got to go to somewhere else for some type of, I don't know, appointment that you previously scheduled 2 weeks ago shouldn't be a surprise to you. You'd already know that stuff. So look at your online calendar. And then last but not least, number four is to go through and build your schedule for tomorrow. Make sure it's an inclusive schedule. God blesses us with 24 hours in the day. Of those 24 hours, 16 to 18 of those hours, you're probably awake. You're not spending all 16 or 18 of those hours in your business. You're spending it in different things because you have to also live your life. So you want to build a schedule that works with your life and your lifestyle. So, what are the other things that you are doing on a regular basis that are important, that are high priority, that impact your life? And what are you going to be doing in your business? What are those hours that you're going to be working? What is that dedicated time? And what are those activities you're going to be engaging in your business? So build out a schedule. If you don't want to build out a schedule that breaks down by hour, which is sort of like time blocks, then you can build a schedule that uses checklists, so that way you can check off, these are the things I want to get done in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. Because again, you're in the window where you've got to tighten up your Black Friday game. You're right in that window. So let's make sure your Black Friday game is ready, or let's go ahead and activate everything so it's already in the process of getting optimized and ready for Black Friday. All right. So the next morning, right now, today, after you've done whatever you do, which is maybe get your coffee, go for a walk, or exercise, or read your Bible, meditate, whatever you like to do. Now we're going to go step into our day. So the first thing today, we're going to invest 5 to 15 minutes in planning or just reviewing what's going to happen today. Step one is that we're going to review yesterday's schedule and yesterday's progress. Again, our goal is to learn from our past and learn how to build a better schedule in the future, or put together a better plan in the future. So always go back and reassess and add anything to yesterday that you may have missed or overlooked, so that you can find those patterns of things that maybe you're doing that are serving your business well and serving you well, or things that are not serving your business well or not serving your life well. So you can start removing those things, get rid of those bad habits. Step two is to review and update your weekly priorities and your weekly habits. What are the priorities for this week? This is the second full week of November. So what are the things that you said you have to get done this week, no matter what? And also, what are the habits that you're tracking for the week? So let's go through and let's look at that when it comes to your business. What were the priorities this week? And also, when it comes to your life, like, okay, Thanksgiving is coming. What's your game plan? If you're in the US, Thanksgiving is coming. If you're somewhere else, you may not have Thanksgiving like we do. Number three, glance at your monthly plan. So since this is the second full week of November, partial third half week of November, what was on your agenda for the goals that you established for yourself for the month of November? What were your income producing goals for the month? What were your operational goals for the month, your sales stats for the month, your marketing goals for the month? And where are you in that journey? What things have you gotten done already? And what things are you like, I haven't even scratched the surface? Because today is the 15th. You're at the halfway mark in November. So if you haven't made any progress on your November goals, you're behind the 8 ball already, which means you need to focus today. You really need to focus. Number four is to go through and review the schedule that you built last night and rewrite it if you need to, or edit it based on the fact of where you are in your monthly goals. Or let's move forward with the schedule if you feel like it's perfect and you're ready to execute it. So if you feel like you're ready to execute it, let's read it out loud, speak it into existence, and let's step into the schedule, get our train on the track. And our goal is to keep the train on the tracks the entire day, to stay on the schedule. Now, that's not always 100% possible. There's going to be derailments, but the goal is when you have these little minor hiccups to redirect that energy back to getting back on track and get back on schedule. And then number 5, write out tomorrow's schedule. Write out your plan. Determine what's the main thing that you're just going to write a draft of it, really. What's the main thing? If nothing else goes right, what's the one thing I need to get done no matter what? Same thing with today. If you didn't define what was the main thing, if nothing else goes right today, because emergencies happen, they just do. What do you need to, what is the main thing that you need to accomplish today if nothing else goes right? And then the last part of this is your advanced planning. So Thanksgiving is coming. What's your game plan? What is your game plan? Are you going to take the entire Wednesday and Thursday off and just kind of veg out and hang with friends and family? Or are you going to work right through it and also work through Black Friday, through Cyber Monday, and maybe spend time with your family Christmas? Are you going to, if you're going to work through your business, like what's your plan and strategy for food? You got to eat, you got to drink, you got to something. So you got to have fuel for your body, sustenance. What's your strategy? There's still time, I'm sure, to be able to order Thanksgiving dinner from several different restaurants and or grocery stores. So maybe that's what your strategy is going to be, so that way you can stay focused on your business. If it's not, that's fine. Again, figure out what are you going to be doing? What hours are you going to be working in your business that's in the future? Because Thanksgiving is coming, whether you're ready for it or not. And if to not to surprise you, but I think we're like 6 Fridays away from Christmas. So, this window is a critical window in order for you to maximize your opportunity to make a lot of sales between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, staying as focused as possible and keeping your train on the tracks as much as possible. That's what you want to do. So plan in advance for that. How many listings are you going to be targeting right now, starting today, that you're going to create every single day? And what's stopping you from creating that number of listings? What's your goal of number of listings you want to have live by Black Friday? What is your goal around sales? What is your goal around deals and offers that you're going to make? Have you already started your, again, email marketing campaign? I'm not going to go through the entire Black Friday checklist again, but just go back and listen to part 1 and part 2 along with part 3, because I'm sure that there's some things that you have not thought about. So you need to decide, what is your Thanksgiving window going to look like? Are you working? Are you not? And you need to plan for it. Are family members coming to see you? And if they are, maybe you ask them to, hey, let's see each other at Christmas. So revisit your plan and your strategy, decide what you're going to do, put together your game plan of what you're doing every single day for the next 14 to 16 days. What are you doing every day? So with that, I hope this information is helpful. I hope you use it to help you on your e-commerce journey. I do invite you, if you haven't already done so, go grab the eCom planner, because it makes it so much easier to kind of track where you are and to document what your plan and strategy is. You can do it inside my eCom planner. So you can go to myecomplanner.com. And with that, we're still live on Clubhouse. So if you want to, raise your hand, ask a question, I'd love to chat with you about your business or just do an accountability check-in. Otherwise, I hope that you have an amazingly blessed, extremely productive, and highly profitable day. And with that, we are going to say goodbye for now. Bye, guys.